Okay, just going to talk you through how you select transducers on the GE so you can perform your examination. We've entered our patient data and the fact that we are the user who's performing the examination. We're going to start by pressing the transducer that we want, and in this we've got various different defaults on your transducers of your presets that can help both with image optimization, some of the automatic calculation tools and some of the labeling as well. So in the shock, for instance, there's going to be components to do with cardiac, abdomen, lung and vein scanning that'll automatically provide you diagrams and labels within that, as opposed to something within an abdominal scan, maybe more dedicated to different parts of the study. So we'll start with an EFAST just to make it easy. So we'll just press the EFAST itself, and then it'll give us a report on the left side as we go. So for the curved array transducer, if we want to store an image or a loop, so if we press store first, what will happen is it'll save a loop, and then you'll hear a small sound again for that finished. But if you want to save an image itself, you can freeze the image, you can save the image that's in front of you, or you can cine loop back to an image that was further back and had represented the thing better, and then store. Labeling images you're going to find on comments, which you can either use the default up here, which is going to be right upper quadrant. If that's wrong and it selects to left upper quadrant, you can keep toggling between right and left upper quadrant. You can go right and left lower quadrant. The small x will delete one of your last labels, whereas the two x's will delete all of the x's. To select the area that you're scanning, you can touch the part on the screen and it'll select to the diagram. The important thing is that this doesn't export with the images, so it's often better to record the image label as well as this diagram, because sometimes it doesn't export as the DICOM export and can get you into trouble. So if we did a right, we'll change it to right upper quadrant, you can move that to any part of the screen. We'll select that we're scanning right upper quadrant, and in this case, store a loop. Once we've finished our exam, we're going to perform a limited report and show our findings. And our findings can either be within this. We can go pneumothorax, yes, no, yes, no, etc. And then freeze and store the image, and hopefully that will occur from that. The other way that you can review your findings, you can press findings and you can go free fluid in your perihepatic space. You can say yes, no, so you can say, for instance, free fluid, perihepatic, simple. If you press done, it'll appear here. If you don't press the done label, it will not appear here, and so it won't record. And then you may see some other findings, small thoracic fluid that's present on the right, that's simple, done. And these will record. Then you need to store the image, and that'll tell you what your report was. The final alternate that you've got is that you can just have a frozen image. We'll get rid of these. We'll go to comments. We'll clear all our comments, and you can just move your cursor to here. And sorry, I'm going to take it off and back on. If it doesn't, you can just write your free text of what that is and store that image as a frozen free text image. Gives you a little bit more freedom to describe things without it fitting within the template that's there. And that's it.